They say truth is stranger than fiction, and that never seems truer than when you're reading through weird facts. So, if you're sitting at home feeling bored, why not use the downtime to expand your mind? And, even better, to blow your own mind? The world is full of fascinating information, and we're not just referring to Snapple facts. For example, did you know that honeybees flap their wings 230 times per second, or that Abraham Lincoln was a champion wrestler and licensed bartender? 10 entertaining animal facts would be a good place to start. Turritopsis dohrnii, a species of jellyfish, is described as immortal. They have the ability to go back to being a polyp in response to physical harm or any other trauma. If the climate isn't moist enough to meet their needs, snails have been known to sleep for up to 3 years. Every second, honeybees flap their wings 230 times. A panda cub weighs only 4 ounces and is no bigger than a mouse when it is born. Cows and horses can sleep standing up, but they can only dream while they are lying down. Koala fingerprints are so similar to human ones that they can taint crime scenes. Ghost crabs actually grunt by grinding their stomach teeth together. A narwhal's tusk is actually a tooth that has been turned inside out. Compared to other whales in the ocean, sperm whales in the Caribbean have a distinctive accent. The swell shark, which lives 1,700 feet below the ocean's surface, emits a fluorescent glow, proving that there are actually glow-in-the-dark sharks. Granted, it's usually only visible to other swell sharks, but researchers have developed a way to use filters to spot the glow. A narwhal's tusk is actually an inside-out tooth. Let's try to add a little bit more interest now that nothing has gotten too crazy so far, shall we? Actually, kangaroos balance themselves by using their tails. You can't make them hop if you lift it off the ground. Actually, peacocks are a name given to only the males. Peahens are the name given to the females. Imagine how satisfying it will be to correct someone on that. Abstain from considering it at all. Only 3 mammal species go through menopause: female humans, humpback whales, and elephants. Disclaimer: never use this information to make fun of your mother-in-law. The eyelid of a camel is transparent. A third eyelid that is a thin, transparent layer beneath their upper and lower eyelids can be closed by camels to provide protection from sandstorms in the desert. Ants are always awake. Don't be shocked when the takeover occurs, because there are roughly 1 million of them for every human on the planet. I anticipate that you will be asleep. Flamingos are actually white. The shrimp and algae in their diet give them their lovely pink color. Fleas have a 200-fold jump capacity. A man jumping over the Empire State Building comes to mind. That is crazy, I agree. The gender of oysters can change at will. Despite frequently being born male, many of them change their gender after a year. Girl power. Welcome to 2023, the year of possibility. Black is the true color of polar bears. Yes, the luminescence that gives their black skin its white appearance is caused by a clear layer of fur that covers their black skin. Cockroaches are able to recover after being severed from their heads. But not indefinitely. Because they breathe through openings on their bodies called spiracles, headless cockroaches can live for about a week. However, eventually, they'll succumb to hunger and thirst. If you're not looking forward to winter, freeze like a tree frog. In a process known as estivation, tree frogs freeze themselves to survive the chilly winter weather. They hibernate, leaving only their nostrils exposed, and reawaken as soon as spring arrives. Dolphins sleep with one eye open. In order to avoid predators and other threats, they have evolved to remain conscious of their surroundings even when they are sleeping. You could ask a friendly hippo for some sunscreen if you run out. Hippos actually secrete a reddish oily liquid that resembles pink sweat and serves as an antibiotic, moisturizer, and sunblock for their leisurely water bathing. Honeybees are double trouble because they have 2 stomachs, one for storing food and the other for producing honey. The number of people bitten by sharks each year is 10 times lower than the number of people in New York City who are bitten by other people. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like.